I chose to read the poem Cros. Written in 1926 by Langston Hughs, Cros is a short lyrical poem of much significance and meaning. My old man's a white old man, and my old mother's black. If ever I cursed my white old man, I take my curses back. If ever I cursed my black old mother, and wished she were in hell, I'm sorry for that evil wish, and now I wish her well. My old man died in a fine big house. My ma died in a shack. I wonder where I'm gonna die, being neither white nor black. So, what we know about this poem is that the speaker is of mixed race. We know that his mother is black and that his father is white. We can also tell from the poem that he is very angry with his situation. We can tell that he is very confused with his situation. We also know that in 1926 in America, blacks and whites were highly segregated. There were blacks and there were whites, and there wasn't much mixing of race at this time. So we can tell from the poem that this young man doesn't feel like he belongs anywhere. He doesn't have a sense of belonging or a sense of identity. He's very confused about his situation, and we can tell from the poem that he blames this on his parents. We also read in the poem that while he's mad at them and he has said horrible things about them, he is sorry for that now. So that is what the poem means, and now I want to talk a little bit about the title of the poem and what the title of the poem means for the poem itself. When I first read the poem and looked back at the title, the first thing I thought of was that old saying, his cross was too heavy. So in the poem, the young man's burden is that he is of mixed race, and this is hard for him at this time. So that is his cross that he is carrying. And when I read the poem, I read that his cross is really heavy for him to carry. His burden is really heavy for him to carry. So that's what I thought that the title of the poem meant. But then when I did a little bit of research, I see that there are several meanings, and I understand all of them, so I wanted to share them with you guys. One example, or one thing that the title of the poem could mean, is just simply that he is cross. He's mad. He's mad at his parents. He's mad at the world for how it is. He's mad at the way he is treated being of mixed race, and he blames this all on his parents. So he is cross. He's mad at them. And then it could also mean that he is crossed over from being mad into forgiving his parents. So there's another option for this title. And then we could also look at it as he is standing at a crossroads, and he's going to pick his fate. He's going to pick his path as being a white man or a black man. So there he is at the crossroads in his life. We could look at it as simply he is a cross between black and white. He's of mixed race, cross-raced. So if we take all of these ideas and meanings for the title, we come up with a lot of things that this could mean. And I think these are all true in the poem. I think it means all of these things. This is a really great poem, and I really enjoyed researching it and finding out what it means and how this speaker shows the actions of how many people felt in America at this time. And I really enjoyed this poem.